Did you know 1 in 12 adults struggle with substance use disorder? This staggering statistic reveals a hidden crisis. This shadow pandemic touches every corner of our world. Addiction doesn't discriminate. It affects people from all walks of life, regardless of age, race, or socioeconomic status. It doesn't care about your background, your dreams, or your loved ones. It can tear apart families and destroy futures. It thrives in the shadows, whispering promises of escape and relief. These whispers are seductive, offering a false sense of comfort. But these whispers are lies, leading only to deeper suffering. The temporary relief quickly turns into a relentless cycle of pain. Many struggling with addiction feel trapped in a cycle of craving and use. They often feel isolated and misunderstood. Shame and guilt become constant companions. These emotions can be overwhelming, making it even harder to seek help. Traditional treatments, while invaluable, don't always address the underlying pain. They often focus on the symptoms rather than the root cause. We need to look deeper, to the root of what drives addictive behaviors. Understanding these roots can lead to more effective and compassionate care. This is where the power of mindful living comes in. Mindfulness can help individuals reconnect with themselves and find a path to healing. Addiction is complex and multifaceted. It's not simply a matter of willpower or choice, it's a chronic condition that affects the brain and behavior. Often it's a coping mechanism for underlying trauma, anxiety, or depression, which can be deeply rooted and complex. Traditional treatments like therapy and medication are crucial and can provide significant relief. But for many, they're only part of the solution, not the complete answer. These methods may not address the underlying mental and emotional struggles that fuel addiction, leaving gaps in treatment. Mindfulness offers a different path, one that complements traditional methods. It's about cultivating awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment, fostering a deeper understanding of ourselves. This practice can be transformative for those struggling with addiction, offering new ways to cope. It allows us to observe our cravings without being controlled by them, creating a space for choice. We learn to sit with discomfort, to acknowledge our emotions without letting them rule us, leading to a more balanced life. At its core, mindfulness is about paying attention. It's about being fully present in this moment, without dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate mindfulness is through meditation. Meditation isn't about emptying the mind. It's about observing our thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them. Through regular meditation, we develop a greater sense of self-awareness. We begin to understand the triggers that drive our addictive behaviors. We learn to recognize the early warning signs of relapse and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Mindfulness empowers us to break free from the cycle of addiction and reclaim our lives. I've witnessed the transformative power of mindfulness firsthand. It's a journey that begins with a single breath, a moment of stillness in a chaotic world. I remember Sarah, a young woman who came to my clinic after years of battling opioid addiction. She was at her wit's end, feeling like she had exhausted all her options. Traditional treatments had failed her, leaving her feeling hopeless and lost. The medical system, despite its best efforts, couldn't provide the relief she desperately needed. Through mindfulness practices, Sarah began to relate to her cravings differently. She started to see them not as enemies, but as signals from her body and mind. She learned to observe them without judgment, to ride them out like waves instead of letting them drown her. This shift in perspective was crucial for her recovery. Sarah's story is a testament to the power of mindfulness. It shows how a change in mindset can lead to profound healing and transformation. By developing greater self-awareness and learning to manage her cravings, she was able to break free from the grip of addiction. She found strength she never knew she had. Today, Sarah is thriving, living a life filled with purpose and meaning. She has rebuilt her life, one mindful step at a time. Her story is a beacon of hope, reminding us that recovery is possible, one mindful breath at a time. It's a journey worth taking. If you or someone you love is struggling with addiction, consider exploring the path of mindfulness. It offers a gentle yet powerful way to heal. It may be the missing piece in your journey to lasting recovery. Embrace it, and you might just find the freedom you've been searching for.